Hello, Caviar Dreamers.
Hi, Caviar Dreamers. How's everybody? I'm sorry that the Marge looks a little tired, a little cross-eyed and dirty roots.
This quarantine is not good for the beauty.
Not good for the beauty at all. But look at me, I'm like,
I
did my own makeup.
Let's say, let's launch a video podcast during quarantine with no hair color, no nails.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, my nails don't look so bad, actually, because I have decent nails.
Yeah, mine are press-on from CVS, so if one pings off during this, don't be distracted.
Yeah, but like, look at my roots, and it's
on.
like I use the purple shampoo, so my hair looks like really kind of gray. But I don't mind it. I kind of like it.
No,
I love
and you
my
could
shampoo.
dry shampoo the roots. I was doing that, dry shampoo, but today I just let it go.
I'm into it. I don't know. I don't like the way this camera is, Lex. I feel like you'd see my nose.
You know who we need? Thank God our guest today is the queen of fucking confidence. Because
Yes.
clearly we need it. Because we're being bitches.
Serena Kerrigan. Serena Kerrigan, and she could give you all the confidence in the world. The girl's freaking 26.
Yeah.
And I'm going to learn so much from her. You guys have to know who she is. I mean, I'm obsessed with all these young people because, you know what? I think I'm really young. She is unbelievably amazing. She started her, first of all, she was at Refinery 29.
She was for 4 years.
For 4 years. She graduated Duke.
Yeah.
She left, when did she leave? In January?
Yeah, she left Refinery 29 earlier this year. So, of course, leaves to launch her own brand.
Mm-hmm.
COVID hits. Could have been a nightmare, but she pivoted that shit.
Pivots.
Like that.
Everybody needs to pivot. If you're home, this is just proof that you could, like, start your own thing. The girl's home, decides she wants to date, and then starts her own dating show. On freaking line. Do you believe it? On Instagram Live. It's a hit, people. I haven't watched it yet, but Lexi started watching on Friday nights.
I did, it was fun.
I'm going to start watching it. Everybody's talking about it. I obviously was busy Friday night watching Ozark, but I'm watching it this Friday.
It's very fun. She also started, like, a cocktail hour with guests every night. Rub the dog.
Rub the dog. Little Bella. This is Bella. Bella.
That little voice that you hear barking.
Yes, that you constantly hear barking. Look at this. Is this not, cut me a break. Theo would love to hang out with Bella, just so you know, Claudia. You gotta get this, she goes. Bella Boofles. Tinkle McSprinkles. This dog pisses everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
She's a rescue, so I'm not really like trash talking her, you know. And look, she doesn't have a lot of teeth because she came with bad teeth. I had to have some removed.
How many teeth did dogs have? That fascinates me.
I had like 42, but she had to have a lot removed.
That's insane. I remember.
Who would give up this dog, first of all?
But I don't know. I don't know how anyone could. She's so cute.
Know. She's the best thing in the entire universe.
She really is.
Okay, but anyway, so I want to go back to Serena.
So she's quarantined alone, which I imagine quarantined alone in New York City could actually be hard. Although sometimes I wish I was quarantined alone somewhat, but luckily I'm quarantined with you.
Well, yes, we're together. We're together. We knew right from the beginning.
Family to your house.
Yes, we knew right from the beginning that we were going to be together. Yeah. Me, you, Marge Senior, Marlene, Joe.
We picked our crew.
Yeah, we picked our crew, so we're very lucky. I know, we are so lucky that we get to be together, and we get to go to other rooms. If we want to be separated. And we have baby Nino. Yeah,
which it's nice to be able to escape the apartment with a little baby because that's not easy.
But Serena is by herself, so she has created her own show. She's dating. She's doing all good stuff. So
she's socializing. And she has some really good hints. Also, like building your own brand. She's built her own brand, which is confidence. So how to be confident, how to work on yourself.
Queen of confidence. And I think we could all use some confidence, especially at this time. So people who are home, if you want to be an influencer, if you want to pivot your career, she has some great advice. If you want to build a brand, I suggest you follow her. And I'm so excited that she's going to be coming on today.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
It is. I think she's going to be a real eye-opener to how we can all have these preconceived notions of how things have to go. Like, I would like to do a show. I need to go on the network. I need a producer. She was like, no, that shit's not available to me right now. This is what I want to do. Fuck it. I'm going to do it myself. And she did.
Yes, exactly. And you've been following her for a very long time.
Lindsay, Maddie, and I in the office have always followed her. We thought she had a great personal brand. We loved her from Refinery. She was a big contributor there. So, what do the Americans say? Contributor?
I know, contributor. Lexi said contributor.
Oh my God.
I know.
Potatoes.
I just want to say a side note. I wanted this to also go visual so you guys could see us because people never really always put a face to Lexi, though I know you've seen her on the show with me and people bitch about her accent. But I think when you see come out of her pretty face, you'll feel a lot better.
Well, maybe you'll just hate my fucking face too. But never mind, I don't really give a shit.
And then you guys could see like my new teeth. I didn't get to bleach the bottoms yet.
They look so
And then
good.
I think they look good. I think they look good.
I
Dr.
should have
Appa,
done-
thank you so much.
I should have done a little alert for people to put their sunglasses on before you brighten those pearly whites.
You know, I had just gotten them done right before we quarantined, so I have to go back for my other visit because we have to do a little work on the bottoms, which my bottoms are pretty good. It's just my big ones. I had a crossbite. People bitch, oh, you have an underbite, you have this, you have that. And my smile wasn't wide enough.
My smile is definitely not wide enough. No, I'm going to have to go.
So
Because now I sit next to you. This is not good.
Like I said, your teeth are pretty wide.
No, I have gaps here. Oh
No,
my
I had
God.
a little darkness, and then I had a crossbite, so I'm very happy.
The teeth look amazing.
I know. They're good. I'm not going to lie, though. I'm very, very happy with them. Thank you. Thank you.
Very good.
Thank you, Dr. Appa. But I have to go back and do
Yeah.
a little more work on the rooms. Bella might
Oh,
need teeth.
yeah,
Oh,
she
poor
needs
Bella.
some more.
Who
Poor
don't
thing.
sneeze? Oh, Bella, I love
Poor
you. I
thing.
love you. Poor little thing. I clean her teeth a lot.
You do. You have teeth cleaning wipes.
I have teeth cleaning wipes. I just want everyone
Hey,
else
why
to.
do we have teeth cleaning wipes for humans when you get off the plane?
That's a good idea.
That's such a
Look,
good idea.
I just use mouthwash. I'm an obsessive. If anybody wants to know something about me, I'm an obsessive flosser and tooth brusher. Every time I go to the bathroom, I brush my teeth. So that could be like 6 times a day when I'm home.
But that's bad for your enamel too, because
I know that's another reason I needed veneers. My enamel was getting clear.
Yeah, I brush my teeth too much and I'm losing enamel.
Yeah, but I hate dog breath. There's nothing worse than dog breath. I try not even to eat a lot of garlic because then I don't want to have sex. If Joe has garlic, there's no fucking.
Oh, you could do it doggy style.
Or doggy style. I say it's a doggy style night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, people? No one wants to make out with someone who has bad breath.
Dog breath equals doggy style.
Yes, dog breath equals doggy style. So, let's get to Serena because I'm so super excited to talk to her. And let's go.
Let's call her in. We are very lucky to be joined by Serena Kerrigan, the Queen of Confidence. She's been very busy during this quarantine, so she made some time for us.
Yes, thank you so much for coming on to Caviar Dreams and Tuna Fish Budget.
First of all, I love the name of this podcast. It's amazing. And thank you guys so much for having me. I appreciate it.
I know, we're super excited. I mean, and I've been watching you a little bit, watching your dating, and it's so fabulous. And you've created such amazing content, and you're so freaking smart.
Oh, thank you so much. I love that. That's a great way to start a Monday.
I know. So go ahead, Lexi. Because Lexi's obsessed with you, and I recently became obsessed with you.
So Lindsay, Maddie, and I've always followed you because obviously we knew you from Refinery 29. So it's funny, obviously we knew you left early 2020 to pursue your own brand. And of course, COVID hit. So that could have been a nightmare to be home with no brand. But you've really flipped the switch on this and really done some amazing stuff. Quarantinis with SFK, Let's Fucking Date. So tell us, how did you come up with those concepts?
Basically, I think I left Refinery 29 to focus on building my brand, which is the Queen of Confidence. I want to inspire women to love themselves unapologetically, not give a fuck what people think.
Mm-hmm.
And I changed my middle name to fucking when I was a freshman in college. So I think that I knew that the brand had momentum in that. I think that when confidence is discussed and when women are told to be confident, it feels very earned. And what I think is totally worked for some people, but for me, what helped me was being like, I'm a bad bitch. I can hear a little echo. Should I put my headphones on?
Maybe if you hear a little echo, then maybe put your headphones on.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Okay, pause, people, where she's going to put her headphones on. But is she not adorable? Do I not look like I could have birthed her? Not saying that I'm so adorable, but we're all blonde. Her and Lexi look like sisters.
That's right.
And I needed you to put a voice with face with the voice of Lexi.
Oh yeah, everyone hates my accent. A lot of haters.
I know, is that crazy? Yeah, Lexi gets a lot of hate for her accent. I mean, I have the most annoying voice known to man, but people have learned to love it, so.
Mine is insufferable, irritating, and so fucking annoying, according to podcast
I love it
listeners.
all.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, your kitchen is very clean.
Yeah, very clean.
Thank you. That was my Sunday activity. I feel like I've been doing so many dishes, over and over again. I'm like, how?
No, I
We're
know.
not
Well, I've been eating nonstop, I swear. I'm going to come out of here like a real pork chop. I mean, literally, that's all I do, right, Lexi? All I do is cook and eat, cook and eat, cook and eat.
I've been very, I've been I feel like, with the roots and then the nails, the eyelashes, like I was like, the one thing I could probably just like have control over is just working out and trying to be as healthy as possible, because everything else I'm going to let go. So
No,
I've been trying to stay healthy, but we'll see.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I wish we were inspired. Maybe we will be after this.
Yeah, maybe after today. I think I have to order a Peloton. But okay, I want to focus on
Yes.
you. Okay, so go ahead.
So, I basically felt like what worked for me with my confidence is being like, I'm Serena fucking Kerrigan. Like, I'm a bad bitch. Like, I'm going to walk into a room. Like, I'm going to be extra. Like, I just don't care what people think. And of course, like, that was kind of a crutch in the beginning. It was like a Lady Gaga moment. Like, I kind of was like creating a character that would make me feel secure. And then eventually I became very secure within myself. Serena and SFK kind of became one, but I realized that this whole idea could, apply to other people and really inspire women to have that same mentality so they could grow their own confidence. So I was super psyched to leave Refinery. I'd been there for 4 years and really wanted to focus on my brand, which makes me so happy. And then I had a lot of events planned. I was doing content, but then, obviously Corona hit.
Yes.
And I remember feeling like, oh my God, like, what am I going to do? Like, all my events are canceled, or like, I usually work with like a shooter, like a DP, like, like I have my glam team, like, I was kind of stripped away of like everything. And I was like, okay, I'm alone in my apartment in New York City. Like, what can I do? And I have a lot of experience with live. When I was at Refinery, I worked on the live team for 2 years. On camera, off camera, I really understand how to produce it. I think it's funny, like everyone's going live on Instagram, and I think it's amazing, but I think that like it's a very special type of content because you're obviously not editing it. And I think that sometimes I notice people be like, they have to just keep talking, but it's very like, you have to kind of like let it marinate and understand like the cadence and the timing of it. And so, yeah, I just started, I went live once and then I kept going live again and again. And I realized that I am someone who's very happy and positive person. I love making people laugh. And I think I provided a sense of relief during this time, like right at the beginning. So I started quarantinis with SFK. I just get like literally wasted and like have fun. And then we started like bringing on guests and it became more of a thing. But I think that what I'm really the most proud of is the dating show, which is called Let's Fucking Date. And to give you guys the backstory, like right before New York City was put in shelter in place, I like posted on my Instagram story and I was like, oh, like it'd be great to like have like a boyfriend for this like moment. And I was like, should I get one? And it was kind of like a little too late. So
yeah, I mean, it was, oh my God, right? It's like,
it happened so fast.
Unless
like,
you got someone to move in right away and then they would have to be stuck with you.
Then you're stuck with them now.
Yeah, then
That's
you're
the
stuck
problem.
with them for the quarantine.
Well, I wasn't thinking that ahead, but yeah, because I don't know, it was just all so new and crazy. And so I was like, I need a Corona boyfriend. And I coined this term and it was like, it's a guy who like, you might have dated and might have fizzled out, but like maybe you wouldn't really date them in the real world. But like for now, it would be great. And I had like a neighbor that I was kind of seeing. It was so like amazing. And then he ended up like getting sick.
Ooh.
Right. So I was fine, and so was he, but like it kind of put a damper in things. So I was like, okay, I'm no one, I'm all alone. What could I do? And I just, I was like, I love live. I love entertaining. I've always wanted my own reality show, but I never really wanted to do it.
I could see it happening. I could see it happening. After all, and now after this, I mean, cut me a break. You have like your own reality show already.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying.
You're totally going to have your own reality show.
So my parents are in TV. My mom is a reality TV show producer. So she's always been like, no, like you don't have any control over, how you're portrayed. And like, it's a very dangerous, territory. And she would know.
I live it. I know.
Exactly. So I've always kind of like been like, okay, like I'm not going to do that, but I really want to do it. So I really just created my own show. And it's every Friday at 8:30 Eastern. And like, I have a producer who picks the guy and we've like really like, it's like built momentum and it's just so funny. So basically I like go on a date with a guy for an hour and then after that we do an after show and I just call in friends, celebs, people and be like, what do you think? Like, and having them weigh in on the date.
Have we found anybody really that we're into?
I was just about to say that. No, we haven't.
No.
Not yet. I mean, I did go on a second date with one of them and like, but I don't know. I feel like, like if there's a spark, but then it's like, now it's kind of like, there was one date that was like, definitely went well, but it felt very real. Like he made like a little charcuterie board, which is, I'm like, okay, like I can't eat that. through the screen, but sure. And like his mom came in like for a moment to say hi, and it was like it was definitely real. And then last week on Friday, it was like the opposite. It was like he answered the date with like his shirt off with an apron. We like delivered wine to my apartment.
It was hilarious, I will say.
Yeah,
no,
Lexi watched
absolutely
it. Yeah,
hilarious.
yes. What kind of guy are you looking for? Listen, you're obviously very smart. You went to Duke.
Yeah.
What kind of guy are you looking for?
I mean, I think there's like, for one, it's a TV show.
Yes.
So I like want to give people, it's a Friday night, like, we used to go out on Fridays. Like, I want to give people like.
And you're young. I mean, you don't need to find like life partner. You got to bang a lot of guys before you find the right one.
Like millions. At this
Million.
point.
Exactly. Especially after this. You got to catch up.
A lot of catching up to do.
Oh, beyond. Like, especially now that I've been locked down, like, think about how many people I have to fuck now. No, it's crazy.
I agree.
I'm really not looking to settle. Like, I'm very open-minded. I think that there's something nice about this experience that, like, you can go on dates with people who don't even live in New York, or like you can like FaceTime date, or like I've been trying to like spread that message. Like, this is the time, like have conversations. Like, who knows? You have nothing to lose here. You know what I mean? Because this world post-corona ending, like it's kind of we just don't know what's going to happen. So
I think you're so inspirational, young people. I think everybody should take away from this is just like you created your own life so quickly. I mean, we've been on quarantine for how many? Well, almost
4 weeks?
like a
Is it
month
4
already.
weeks?
But you have like pivoted your whole career, and I think people are like, "What am I going to do? What am I going to do?" And it's just you've done just everything to create a life, a TV show, everything. So I think this is so inspirational. So I absolutely love it. So wait, are you an only child? Just out of curiosity.
Duh.
Yeah.
Guess what? I'm an only child, and so
Me
is
too.
Lexi. We're all
we get
only
along.
children. That's why we get along. I mean,
We're all
people
easily
always
censored.
say we're spoiled brats, we're this, we're that. Only children can definitely, thrive. We're entrepreneurial because we had to entertain ourselves and make things happen. People don't realize that.
I spent
We
a
know
lot
how
of
to play
time
with
making stuff.
sometimes. I made up a lot of stuff, right?
I mean, I masturbated so much when I was little. I was so bored. No, like really, like I mean, so many people are like, oh, Serena, are you okay? Like you're all alone, and I'm like, I'm literally living my best life ever.
Yes.
Because I'm so focused on my work, and I feel like I'm like 26 years old. Like I love to fucking party and black out. So like I feel like it was important for me to like not have the distractions of going out and really focusing on the brand. And I think that I say that to everyone. Like it's okay. Like this is obviously some days I'm like, okay, really, I wish I was with people. But for the most part, I think it's just like there's never going to be a time like this again. Knock on wood. So like,
Yes,
how can you use this, especially as a content creator? Like there will never be another time where people are just this focused on the content. Like yes, they'll see it, but they're going to be distracted with their life. Like this is such an optimal time to be a content creator. So I think if anyone is listening to this, that is like just do it and like try things. Like my live show, my first dating show compared to the one last week, it was it's just you continue to evolve and become better. So why not try?
I know. It's so smart. Now, what people don't realize about you, totally off the ding for a second, is that you're Latina. Right? You're Argentinian.
Yes, I know. That really throws people through a loop, which is great. I mean, my family's in Buenos Aires. They're on lockdown too. And I'm very proud about like being Latina and like connecting to my roots and creating content that, is, bilingual as well. And so I can just connect.
So, I saw that you wrote an article for Refinery 29 about this, and you were super active even from like high school and going out there, standing up for people, raising awareness around immigration.
Yes.
And Telemundo picked up content from you in high school.
Yeah.
High school.
Yeah. Yes. I started making movies when I was 15. Like I picked up a camera. I got my heart broken by a boy in like a grade 3 years older than me. And I was taking a film class and they were like, write a short film and make it, direct it, edit it, whatever. And it like changed my life because I felt so like empowered that I could take like my broken heart and turn it into art and like create a story, and like that ability to tell a story and create something all on my own. Like from when I was 15 years old, like it was like done. And then I realized I was like, well, how amazing would it be to kind of give that same opportunity to other people to share their stories. So when I got to Refinery 29, like the first series I produced was about like celebrating Latinx culture and like really including, people in the conversation. So yeah, I just like, and I think that now it's like everyone has a phone, like everyone's a content creator. So it's just such a gift to be able to tell a story like that. I'm also on TikTok. Are you guys on TikTok yet?
No, do I have to be on TikTok? Melissa, Melissa Gorga's on TikTok. But wait, TikTok, do I have to always dance and do all that shit?
No, not at all. I actually think that your personality is, both of yours, it would be great for TikTok because I think that that's the thing about TikTok. People think it's like a dance app, and it is fun, I think. But as a content creator, it's a great way to tell a message in a very short amount of time. It's great for people to discover your platform. Like another thing, like I've been doing the live content, but I've also like went viral on TikTok because I realized that like my whole message about empowerment is like it has the language to like go viral. So I started really focusing on that. And there's also, it's a very young app. There's like, you can be 13 years old to go on the app. So it's interesting. Everyone on the app is now calling me, like all the comments are like, Mom, like you're my mom. Like,
oh my God, people are going to call me their freaking grandmother. I mean, Jesus, I feel like, I need to inspire little children, grow up and be the Marge. I mean,
I love that.
No, but actually, it's great. You gotta get the next generation in there. You know what I mean?
I do. Well, I feel like this is great because our podcast is on the Toast Network, so I feel like I have the millennials, which is fabulous. Because listen, I'm like so youthful. I got my fucking face done, so it's perfect.
That's right.
And I just feel, so it's great. So I feel I am so young, and Marge Senior's so young, and. Listen, you're my sister, like young moms and stuff, and very inspirational. But I feel like, all right, listen, if you say go on the TikTok, I'm doing whatever you said because you're very impressive at 26. Now, do you feel like so you said your dad's in TV as well?
And my mom, yeah.
Your mom. I know. I'm familiar with your mother. We read a lot about your mom. I didn't read a lot about your dad. Is he also a producer?
He's a writer, director, filmmaker. He did The Girlfriend Experience on Stars, Soderbergh. And he so my mom does reality, my dad does narratives, and I do live. I feel like it would just be a great New York Times piece.
It would be a great New York Times
It's a family
piece.
affair.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Obviously best dressed at the Met Gala.
Yes, best dressed at the Met Gala. Okay. Hello.
Cover of Vogue, obviously. No. I think that I want to be known as I want to create the one-stop shop for confidence. I want to have a production company, media, but I also want to do merchandise. I want to have a line of mirrors. I want to be I want my own talk show. I really want to be this, the Oprah of confidence. And I think that, women tend to we tend to talk about we really want a boyfriend or we really want a better body. But I find that women my age, especially, they're not very vocal about what they want. Even if they're I just compared myself to Oprah, but not yet. But I think that I'm setting that goal for myself. And it's so important that women vocalize what they want because that's a way that they're going to manifest it and make it reality. That's why I always say I'm going to be the face of Chanel. I will be one day. Maybe.
No, I think you totally. No, I can see it. I can totally see it. But I will also say, I had someone on the other day where he says, and it's true, it's but what you want, you also have to deliver, right? What you want out of a relationship and everything else. Because it's everybody's I want this, or, it's funny. Like she said to me, what you want in a relationship. If you want to be with someone successful, you should be successful. Or if or if you want to be with someone in great shape, or that's a priority, you should be in great shape. I mean, I'm very lucky because, being with someone in great shape isn't that important to me. I'm with the Cupcake King. My husband's a Cupcake King, and I happen to laugh. He has a stomach, I have a fat ass. So it's perfect. We're we have common goals.
But you're both hustlers.
But we're both very big hustlers. People don't realize. Everyone's like, Marge, Joe should work. I'm like, Joe does work. We just don't, we just don't show it. We don't need to show everything we do. Joe's the ultimate hustler. He's out of the house every single day. That's why my house isn't done.
I'm glad that you said that because I've noticed too, I agree. You have to set your goals, say them, but I notice that people just don't want to do the work. They don't the things in life that you want to achieve, they're doable. That's not a hidden secret. It's very clear, I think, but people overcomplicate it because they just don't actually want to do the work. I felt very insecure about my body a couple of years ago. I went to Israel on an amazing trip, ate so much hummus. I literally gained a pound a day for 10 days. Came back feeling so shitty about my body and really wallowing in self-pity, really upset, just didn't even want to go out, just not feeling myself. And my mom was like, you know exactly what you have to do to feel good about yourself again. Like, stop fucking going out, stop drinking as much, like, make active changes in your lifestyle, start working out, whatever. And she was right. And I ended up getting to where I wanted to be. And I think it's the same thing with anything in life. Like, if you want something badly enough, you can make it happen, but are you going to put in the work to do it?
Exactly. And I think a lot of people don't want to put in the work. And I think, listen, it's also about your insides, right? It's like, there's so many pretty packages, but it's also about your inside. Mm-hmm. You have everything. You're the complete package, and that's why it's so good that, you're all about confidence. And women's confidence, a lot of women also think it just comes from the outside, right? Totally. And it's like, and it doesn't, because there's a lot of beautiful women, as you know, are extremely insecure. I'm around it all day long. And listen, I'm not the most gorgeous girl in the world, but I have a lot of confidence.
I know. We don't say that about ourselves.
No. But I'm just saying, listen, I still have the cellulite, but it doesn't define me. I don't give a shit. It doesn't make me feel bad when I walk in a room. I feel very confident when I walk in the room. I'm very comfortable in my own skin. And I think it's about and I think that's what you have. You're teaching people how to be comfortable in their own skin at a very young age, which is super important. Now, how did you get this way? Like, is it about your parents? What is it? Is it self-taught? Like, I think that's what's so important.
Yeah, I think when I changed my middle name to fucking, I think it was like my own version of like an affirmation, but I really think it was like a combination of therapy, like understanding where these insecurities came from. I think that it always stems from something in your childhood.
I agree.
And whether it be like from a parent or from, an altercation at school or something. So really working through what was the crux of what I was feeling and how I could combat that. And I mean, I've been in therapy since I was 7 years old. So like, it's a long journey. I think that's another thing. Like, confidence isn't something you just like flip on like a switch. Like it takes time to really cultivate and nurture that relationship. I think something that I always tell everyone is like, again, with like having an open dialogue, I think this is a very only child thing. I talk to myself a lot.
Oh, me too. Yeah. I talk to myself all the time. People think I'm psychotic. Everyone's like, who the fuck are you talking to?
No, but like, and I realize that like, I talk to myself in the mirror and I'm like, Dan, you look so fucking hot right now. Like, I really have that, like, as if I'm a person. Because what do we do?
I do the same thing. We're twins. Do you not do the same thing?
I do.
What do we do with people we love? We lift them up, whether it be our parents, our kids, our friends, like our spouse, whatever, like we compliment them. So the fact that we don't do that with ourselves as if we're not a person outside of ourselves I think that is like, if you can nail that and continue to do that, that's such a great way for you to grow your confidence.
Yeah, I think that's so smart. Do you talk about yourself in the third person by any chance? Because I do that. People think that's a sign of insanity. I call myself the March.
I don't do, but I'm kind of,
because I'm like a little cartoon. In my head, I'm like a little cartoon character, so I'm like, the March doesn't like that. I'll talk about myself like, to other people. I'm like, the March really isn't into that. As opposed to like saying, I'm not into that or whatever. You might say like SFK, we're not into, I'm not into
I think that's kind of like, it's funny. Like, I think even when I'm making a piece of content, we're like, is it too Serena? Is it too SFK? Because I think that SFK is like, SF fucking K. Like, that bitch walks through the room, whatever. I think Serena is a little more sensitive and,
Exactly. You have a lot of different personalities, right? It's like different, different things of the way you're feeling.
Do you think? Sorry. Go ahead. Do you think your classmates at Duke would be like surprised to see your journey? Were you like initially shy and not so confident when you started there?
No, they're not surprised at all. They're like, "This is gonna happen." It was just like it was, none of them are surprised. I think that I think they're surprised it took me. It was so quick that I was able to figure it out. I knew that SFK could be more than just a fun persona. I knew that it could be a real brand. I just didn't really know how. And I think a lot of people, when they ask me like, how do you build a brand? Like, again, like the confidence thing, like anything, nothing happens overnight. You have to put in work every day and like be patient. And like, I can't tell you how many times I'm like, but I just want to be like successful now. But like, I'm really trying to like enjoy the work, enjoy the journey. And like, because it's a great ride to be on. And I really just love like getting messages from like young girls like in high school or college and being like, I like channeled my inner SFK and like I got the job, or like I went up to the boy and like whatever, if he doesn't like me, like fuck him. I love that.
No, you know what? That's so absolutely amazing. Now tell me, like, so when we're done with the quarantining and we're out of here, you're going to continue doing your live show.
Yeah, I think that's actually a really big question. Like,
yeah, what is like when you do this? Now you created this, you're going to be doing live events, but are you going to still be doing your live show from home?
I mean, yeah, honestly, yeah. Like, it's really the dating show, especially. Like, it's caught me. I love it because I think it shows you that like you have agency to create something. You don't need a network. You don't need like a producer. Really, like you really just need your fucking self. And like the fact that I have like I dated it, produced it, hosted it, everything. I love that power that I have, that I'm in control, to some degree, because it is live and I don't know who's on the other side. But I definitely think I want to continue it. It's more just like, if I start seeing someone, like, he better be down that I have a dating show.
You better be down that you have a dating show. But you can bring other people onto the dating show also. You could teach people how to do it.
Yeah, you could mentor that date.
You could mentor the dates.
Totally, 100%. I mean, I would love to get a real show out of it. But that's the thing. It's like, I was thinking, I'm like, oh, would the end goal to like, get it picked up by a network? But I think that like what quarantine has done is it really has changed like how we're ingesting content. Like, do you really like? I to be honest, I haven't really turned on my TV. I've only turned it on like a handful of times. Like for me, I'm always on my phone. So is this like the new medium that we're in? That like
Oh, so you're not watching any shows? You're not watching?
I'm watching I watch like Ozark. I watch like really.
Me too. How far are you into Ozark? By the way,
I finished it all.
Oh my god, Joe and I are in season 2. I am literally so obsessed.
It's a really good show. And like that's the kind of like I want like premium TV. Like yes, like I will watch Netflix, but I think that for something like. What I think about what's really great about the live format too on Instagram is the comment section. It feels so real time. There's a real community that is in my comment section. They all know each other now. They all comment on the date. They tell me, and I try to not pay attention fully because I want to concentrate on the guy. But I think that's another really nice element, that it feels so real in the moment, authentic, that you don't really get from other like produced shows on TV and stuff like that.
No, you're absolutely. Now, does anybody say anything vicious? Do you have any like haters? Are they like telling you to do anything?
So not like I don't have that many haters to my face, I think, because I think that my brand is really all about empowerment.
Yeah, it is about empowerment. It is about empowerment.
Like helping people. So it's like if someone's like gonna be like, what could you say? Like you're extra, like cool, I fucking am. Like thank you for telling me something I don't know. Like I just like don't like it's just so I think that I don't have a lot of haters to my face. I'm sure sometimes people are like, whatever, that's fine, it's fucking their prerogative. It's also just a reflection of their own insecurity that they're projecting on me. It's just not my problem. I think though, in the last date, people are obviously defensive of, they like to defend me and protective of me. And so I think that they were like giving their full opinions of the guy that I want to date on. But at the top of every show, I tell them, I say, this is not like, we don't want to shit on people. Like this person I'm going to date with is like,
Bella, yes, Bella's very protective of you. She wants you to find the best date ever.
And it's just like, they're putting themselves out there. It's live. It's not edited. It's like, it's a very, so like, let's be nice. I try to remind them, but at the end, I don't read the comments. I just like, I can't.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. So many people write to me. I read a lot of my comments. Shockingly, I do my own social media, which people don't realize. And then they're just like, oh, Marge, you the one really answering me. And people write the most vicious shit. I don't write anything nasty back. I try and write something funny back because I think everybody has the right to their own opinion. But there's some real sick fuckers out there, I'll tell you that much. Jesus Christ.
It's unbelievable the things that people write to you. It like terrifies you that that's real humanity.
I think that's...
I have beautiful things. I'd say 98% beautiful and 2% totally psychotic serial killer type shit.
So it's funny you mentioned that. When I went viral on TikTok, I had that first moment where I was like, oh, like this is... I felt like it... even just not even TikTok, but in general, like I felt like I've definitely been climbing, and it's now I'm a little like, it is a little anxiety provoking. Like, how is this going to be perceived? Are people going to take this the wrong way? Like, I'm very hyper focused on how I'm delivering a message, but at the end of the day, like, you can't please everyone. You just have to kind of believe in yourself and, have people in your life that are checking you.
No, absolutely. Now, would you think of ever writing a book? I could see you doing a great book.
Yes.
So I've been keeping a diary since my first kiss.
Wow, that's impressive.
And a Juicy Couture diary that I made my dad bid for me on eBay. Like, what? All the pages are falling out. I moved digital now, but I really, I used to be so fucking boy obsessed. And I think part of it's because, I felt like, we've been indoctrinated from a young age to think that, our fairy happily ever after like ends when we meet Prince Charming. So I think that was really like, so I became so obsessed with like attention from men, from boys. So from a very young age, like so boy crazy. And anyway, I documented all of it. And like, it's just amazing to see the progression, how I'm the same person, but I'm also have obviously matured a lot and feel very fulfilled on my own. But yes, I definitely want to write a book. I feel like I'm just not quite there yet. Like, I think I'm still like learning. I think maybe it'll be like a, post TV show kind of thing. Maybe it'll be like, but maybe not. I don't know.
I love that you've kept that diary the whole time. I think it's interesting. I wonder if only children are
Nuts.
boy
I was
crazy.
just about to say that because I was definitely boy crazy.
I was boy crazy also. I mean, and obviously I'm much older than you guys. I could have birthed you. Lexi, I'd be a little more trailer park if I birthed you. But, it's funny. One of my girlfriend's mothers always says, like, the first time she met me, I was like 12 years old, and I was like, I only wear bikinis. Because I had to borrow like a bathing suit from her. She was trying to give me a one piece. I'm like, I want nothing to do with that. And I was like, what are the boys like around here? Because I just moved in. I was like, because I just love boys. I haven't been single since kindergarten. I was like one of those. I was like a, sex kitten at the age of 12. I was like, what the fuck?
Same though. I guess it is an only child thing.
Yeah.
And then, now it's like, and that's the thing about like the dating show and the Corona boyfriend and all this stuff. It's like, I really just feel so happy on my own, and I don't want to settle. Like, I don't want to settle for anyone. So I'm just kind of like picking and choosing and vibing.
Yeah.
Sex is going to be so weird after this too, because those like one night stand fun, like, stride a pride home in the morning through the city.
Love that you said stride a pride. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, that's what Lexi said. When Lexi was like, I hate to say it, when she was like drunken whore Lexi prior to her being married, Joe and I used to live vicariously through her. We used to love to hear about her sexcapades. So now I'm going to have to hear about your sexcapades. Because now like she's married with a kid.
So now
I don't hear about anybody's sexcapades anymore.
Oh my God, which fucking one? I can tell you, like,
I love to hear about good sexcapades.
Or disastrous.
Yes, well, I don't know. What you know what it is? Is that young guys are just so much more kinkier. They're not as like romantic. Lexi said that was true.
Yeah, they're not. They're not as.
Yeah.
I said, do they just watch too much porn? Is that what it is?
That's a great fucking question. I think that's interesting that you say that, because I'm someone who, like, I don't mind a one-night stand. I don't mind having sex, just have sex. Like, but I do find that the sex is definitely more pleasurable when you like the person. Like, I know that's not, a revolutionary idea, but I've noticed. But I will tell you a story that happened to me before quarantine, which is that I slept with a guy that I met through a friend, total random, hot guy. We fucked. Like, I was super fucking drunk, like so drunk. But still down, obviously. And in the middle of the night, I like woke up, or so I thought. Like, I don't sleepwalk, but I wasn't like there.
Yes.
I think I'm going to the bathroom. I like go into a room, like I close the door behind me. I don't even know. I don't know if I opened my eyes or I like blacked in, or like I don't fucking know what happened. But I realized that I wasn't in his bathroom. I was actually outside of his apartment.
No.
Locked door, but fucking naked.
Oh my God.
Like,
crazy.
No.
So what did you do? Did you start banging on the door like crazy?
So it was also like one of those New York City walk-ups. It wasn't like in a doorman building, which at that point I would have been like, what's fucking good? Like, I just got locked down. Like, you need to help me. It was literally like one of those like walk-ups scary. Like, I could hear noises. Like, I was just like, I would
have a total freak out.
And it's like, at that point I was like, okay, I don't even have a phone. So it's not like I could just like leave or like get an Uber.
Well, you're naked.
Butt naked. So I was like, okay, there's literally only one thing I could do. Like, it's just to bang on the fucking door. Like, there's just like literally, it was like, so I just sat down and I just started fucking banging.
Oh my God. Oh, what, did he wake up?
And he came, and thank God it was him, not his roommate. Can you imagine if a roommate opens up and was like, who the fuck?
Who's this naked girl at the door?
Anyway, he opened up.
Did he
He's
start
like, what are you
cracking
doing?
up?
And I was just like, oh, I just like went to get some like fresh air. Like, it's fine. And we never hooked up again.
No, that's so funny.
But how iconic is that story for the memoir?
Oh,
that is so iconic. I have one right in the diary.
Literally. And I've seen him, of course, and I've seen him recently. And like, I was just like, names will be changed, but you're definitely making an appearance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, now, do you like guys your own age or older, or it doesn't even matter?
So I've like...
I can see you with like an older guy for some reason.
100%. I've realized that boys my age are actually not my age. They're 3 years younger than me.
Yes.
Maturity-wise, they're so dumb and like they just like, I can't. Like 26, 25-year-old boys are like not like ready. I like my Corona boyfriend, ex-Corona, whatever the fuck, the guy that I was seeing was like 29, and I felt like that was like a suitable age.
Yeah, I think that's a suitable
a
age
good
for you.
thing. I just like not like someone who like dates. Like I'm not like someone who's like on the apps. I mean, I downloaded all of them for now because it's fucking fun to just like see what's out there. But like I'm just so career oriented that I feel like it's just a distraction.
Now,
like,
do you
if I
want
want to have sex, I know how to.
Now, does it make a difference what career the guy is in? I'm just out of curiosity. Do you want someone more serious? Because I think it's hard to have two big personalities like yourself. Like, you're a very big personality. I'm a very big personality. Lexi's a very big personality. We don't need someone as big as us. Because that's a little stressful.
Definitely not.
You know, we don't need the competition with the big personality because it's like, I don't think that works.
I think that
they need to be strong in a different area. Am I right?
Totally 1,000,000,000% right. Like I went on one of the blind dates I went on. He didn't have a huge personality, but he was a performer. And honestly, like I was like, no, sorry. Like if there's gonna be one performer on stage, bitch, it's fucking me. Like there's no way. Like there's no way. Like it's just gonna work for me like that. Like I would rather have someone who's like a little more reserved, like behind the scenes, like is an entrepreneur, a business guy, like someone who's super passionate and driven about his career and thinks I'm hilarious, and, like loves my shit, but like is not in any way trying to like be in with and like is a little more like reserved, but like outgoing and funny and hot and has a big dick. Like it's just
I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Be really careful what you wish for, because I wrote down my man of dreams list. It's still in my iPhone, and I put all these things in there. You know, like all the different qualities I wanted in a man. Hot, must have tattoos, penis appropriately sized for my taste. Because a dick too big is too fucking big.
That's like a birth defect. That could hurt you. I get a lot of UTIs. I already have problems now.
And holy shit, did I get what I wished for? And I wish I was careful. Listen, my husband is hilarious and amazing, but holy fuck does he give me a run for my money. And he was everything I manifested.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. Yeah, I'm telling you, the power of manifestation is fucking real. If you put it out there, you get it. So you have to be
but you have to you have to be really specific, because sometimes you say crazy things and then you get it and it's not exactly what you wanted.
I know.
Like with everything.
Yeah, and the guy, like, so my first, like, real boyfriend, it was, like, two big personalities, like, disaster, like, not, like, it was, he dumped me at a wedding. Like, it was, like, a tumultuous disaster. His brother's wedding. And
his brother's wedding, no less.
His brother's wedding, yeah. He was the best man. And I was like, okay. Like, literally, like, danced with the grandma. Like, he basically ignored me the whole night. So I was like, okay, like, maybe he's just busy with his, like, duties. So weird. And, like, he just fucking dumped me. He was like, this is over. Like, he had a good ride, and, like, slammed the Uber in my face. And I was like, I think he's drunk. And then I was like, not drunk. This is real. This is fucking real. So, like, that was, like, crazy. Like, we were, like, two fire signs. I don't know how, what signs are you guys?
Aries.
I'm a Capricorn.
I'm an Aries, too.
Really? When's your birthday?
My birthday's March 22nd. I had it during quarantine.
Oh, so nice. April 9th, had it during quarantine.
Yeah.
And by the way, my roommate is a Capricorn. So that energy is...
I know, so good. That's why we get along fabulously.
I
think Aries and Scorpio men get along very well.
Yes.
Because Joe is a Scorpio, and I think
you
we're
know.
great. Aries and Scorpio is very hot sexual chemistry.
Yes.
That's what I
say.
say.
You guys have a lot of sex. It's good.
We do.
I need to have a lot of sex. Like, that's like a big...
It's a big thing. You have to have that chemistry.
So that's the thing. So that relationship was a fucking disaster. But, like, we were super in love. It was like one of those explosive ones. And then the sorry. And then the one after that was like a Pisces, like super chill. Like, thought that was what I wanted. Someone like very reserved and quiet. And I just need it kind of a mix of both. Someone who's going to challenge me, but also let me shine. Do you think I could? Does that exist? I hope.
Yes.
So.
Yes. I feel like I have that with Joe. Have that. I feel like we have a very good relationship because I think he has a good personality, a big personality. But he knows like when to like boost me up, let me shine. But you know, he's the man. He's still a man, you know? He doesn't let me walk all over him.
You two are two of the most secure people I've ever met in my whole life. Like, both of them are so individually secure, and I think that's a major
you just need someone who's just as secure as you in their own being.
That's
you know, which is
hard
hard to be with, like, big powerhouse type women.
That's why I need a man. Like, I need someone
you need a man who's super
not going to feel emasculated by me.
No, because we're strong. We're strong You're a strong personality. And I think that's important to tell women across the board who are listening to this and watching this podcast. You have to be with a secure man, not someone who gets insecure with powerful women.
No, nothing makes a dick shrink quicker than a powerful woman.
Exactly.
You have to be really.
And then they do stupid things, men, when they get insecure. Yeah. We're not going to tolerate that shit.
Oh my God. I know. Tell me about it.
And then they try and blame it. We're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Right?
And you should never dim your light for someone. Like, you'll find the person that you're supposed to be with. Yeah. That's kind of my motto.
I know, which is so good. Well, you know what? I think you are so inspiring and fabulous. And I can't wait to watch everything that you're doing. Right?
Yeah, I cannot wait. So we've got quarantinis every night.
Yes, quarantinis every night.
With great guests.
Great guests. I think we're having Dorinda tomorrow from Housewives.
Oh my God. So I was with Dorinda just this weekend. We did a cameo event.
I love Cameo. My friend started Cameo because it's a Duke guy that started it. Cameo's great.
So genius. No, I did. Dorinda, you're going to love her. We're very good friends. You're going to have such a fun time with her quarantining. I'm
doing it with her and her daughter Hannah because I think it would be fun to talk about dating in this age and just like having that mother-daughter vibe. I'm obsessed. And I do it every night. And then on Fridays I do Let's Fucking Date with SFK at 8:30 on my Instagram. And I'm very curious who's going to be the guy next week. I feel like maybe
I can't wait to watch on Friday.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun watching on Friday. I got my son to bed. I poured myself a drink, and I lived vicariously through you. And the comments were hysterical.
Yeah, so I can't wait. So Fridays, everybody watch
Let's
your dates. Yeah. Let's Fucking Date.
On my Instagram, Serena Kerrigan. It's all there.
On her Instagram, Serena Kerrigan. And what about TikTok? Tell us everybody on TikTok.
Serena Kerrigan. Twitter, Serena Kerrigan. I just fucking branded it all. So
that's smart. That's smart. Easy to find you across the board. Well, we're super, super excited. And thank you so much for coming on Caviar Dreams Fish Budget. Because you are so inspiring. And that's
my own children. Like, I feel my sisters here.
Yes, totally.
The confidence.
Yes, exactly. The blonde bombshells. The blonde tourage. The blonde tourage. I just love it. Well, thank you so much. And I can't wait to be together and not socially distance and hug when this is all said and done. Yes, for sure. Over food, though. I'm a big hater. Bye.
Well, that was hilarious.
That was beyond hilarious. She is so funny and so freaking confident, people. I mean, cut me a break. Is she not confident?
Yes. I mean, the girl did not have a fucking breakdown. Stuck naked, banging on a guy's door in a New York City apartment building.
I mean, if I was outside an apartment building, stuck outside, I think the world would have a breakdown.
I mean, if you were stuck outside an apartment building naked in the middle of the night, you will be a fucking headline.
I know. Yes, I'd be
TMZ will be
TMZ, Page 6, and everybody else, especially a non-doorman building. That would be very, very bad. I mean, people would be like, ooh, who's this homeless saggy girl? Get her right to the plastic surgeon.
Oof.
Ooh, no, that would be very bad. No, in all dead seriousness, I love that she kept a diary from a young age. How smart is that?
It's really smart.
I'm happy I did not because we don't need that shit out there.
Yeah, I do.
But she is so impressive, 26 years old. So listen, people maybe should keep a memoir. Our lives are much more interesting than we realize.
Yeah, and it all leads to somewhere, and it's led to the personal brand of confidence, which I really like a brand of confidence because I do think you could be confident in your life as a young woman, then you have kids, your body changes, your relationship dynamic changes, and you're back to square one again where you're like, fuck, I have to build this confidence all over again. I feel like shit, I'm not myself. We could get knocked as women a million times, and I like that she invented an identity and then blended with that identity to become a brand. It's a very cool
and by
concept.
the way, having confidence is not about being the hottest girl in the room.
No.
I want people to know that. It comes from within. It really, really does. You have to be confident in your own skin.
Yes.
And it's not about being beautiful. It's just about feeling good about yourself and being capable.
Yes.
And knowing that you can do anything. And I think that's really what it is. Believe me, it's not about your outsides. Listen, when your outsides look good, your own personal feeling, you feel good. But look good is like what you think looks good, not what everybody else thinks good, society. So I just want people to know that. Because people bitch like, your pigtails, they're not cute, People insult my pigtails all the time. I think they fucking look good and that's good enough for me.
And that was a great character that separated you from other people.
Yes. Being like everybody else, FYI, is not cool. Just saying that.
No.
No one needs
Be
a
yourself.
clone of everybody else. Everybody doesn't need to look the same because you don't stand out. Believe me.
No, you do not.
You do not get noticed by looking like everybody else. No one needs to be a fucking clone. FYI.
Be yourself. Be your true, authentic, best self. Live your life.
Yes.
Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Just do your own thing and keep plugging away.
Yes. Okay. Take notes from the young people. And the
That's
Marge,
right.
of course. Okay. Thanks, Caviar Dreamers, for tuning in. Love you. And we hope you enjoyed our visual, though.
Yes.
I've seen better days.
I know.
But I'm so confident with my dirty roots.
That's right. Quarantine confidence. Here
Quarantine
we are.
confidence. Love you all. Stay safe and healthy, our Caviar Dreamers.
And you can find us at Caviar Dreams Tuna Fish Budget on Instagram. You can find the Marge at The Real Margaret Josephs on Instagram. You can find me at The Life of Mrs. B. And we'll just be here in our Japanese garden.
Yes. And also now on our YouTube channel. And hopefully this will be an English garden soon enough.
Bye, guys. Keep dreaming.
Bye. Keep dreaming.